Thank you. And I'd like to welcome you all to our travel edition of the Lunch Club, where we'll be taking a look at some cruise ship activities. So, as shared before, please share with Luz, since this is his first cruise ship session with us together, on what we've learned. Again, the first week we looked at some of the history of cruises, and last week we looked at some virtual cruise tours. So, any thoughts for Lou on what we've learned in these past 2 weeks? What have you learned? Anything new?
Well, Alex, that was 2 weeks ago.
What?
Remember?
Hey, Brenda, just keep in mind, I've never been on a cruise, so just like
Yes.
what would you tell me to do since
Okay.
my wife wants to go on a cruise, but I'm dragging my feet. I'm like Janelle, I'm just dragging my feet on it. So what do I need to know?
Well, okay, my very first cruise, I got seasick.
Okay.
So I didn't know what to do until I went on my second cruise, where
Okay.
you could get a patch where you can put behind your ear that will help with the motion sickness. And then you can also eat green apples. That helps settle your stomach as well.
Did you bring the apples with you, or did you buy them on the ship?
They were on the ship. They were already there.
Okay.
But yeah, my first cruise, I didn't really know what to expect. But the second one, after knowing what happened the first time, I knew what to do. So, I had a great time. I didn't get seasick.
And I hear like certain things cost extra. Like I heard alcohol, for example, you got to pay for alcohol. Is that right?
I think I remember you just giving a tip, not you having to pay for it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It may have changed. It's been quite a few years since I've been on my last cruise, but when I went on the cruise, all we had to do was tip the person.
Oh, wow.
They mainly live on tips, especially the ones that clean your room.
Yeah.
You tip them, or, getting your meals, you can tip the person that way. So it may have changed. So.
Okay.
Cruise line every cruise line is going to be different. You have to do your research with the payment, with what comes with it. So, yes, I remember again, Holland America. We talked about Princess, Celebrity. We looked at some of the theaters. What did you like the most about what we saw so far? We have a few more minutes until we get in. So,
One thing you got to remember, Lou, when you go on a cruise, you got to take a formal wear, at least one.
Okay.
Because you're going to have a dinner with the captain at the captain's table.
Oh, wow.
So they rotate it so you can eat dinner at the captain's table, and you get to, rub elbows with those crew. And
And then you have to consider in the beginning, if you have grandchildren, you're taking grandchildren, well, then you might want to go on a cruise that has children, a lot of kids and kids' activities. But if you are just going with you and your wife, you might not want a lot of children. So look into the cruise line that caters to people other than children. You want to look into that.
And it's important that you look at the age group of the adults.
Oh, okay.
Because sometimes you get on those cruises and it's a party cruise, and
you don't want that.
Yeah, you might not want that.
No.
It all depends on what you're going for. Remember that lady? She talked about how you could go on Carnival if you wanted to, but it just depends on what you want out of a cruise, like relaxation or ballroom dancing, like the lady said.
Do you want older people? Or not so old, but around your age group.
What can I bring with in my bag? Like
each one is gonna be different, Lou.
Can I bring anything? Can I bring it? Like, can I bring a bottle of scotch with me, or something like that, or
no?
Do they prevent that?
They don't want you to bring your own.
What did we learn? What can you not take on a cruise ship? This is very general. What can you not take on a cruise ship? What did we learn?
Can't take alcohol.
Okay.
It's an object.
Food.
It's an
food
object.
Either?
What you can't take on a cruise ship, it's an object. What did we learn?
An object. Firearms?
You can't take on weapons.
No weapons? Okay.
No weapons.
Why would you need a weapon?
Well, some people are crazy. But why do they need a weapon walking up and down the street?
What would people bring with their clothes? What do people might want to do with their clothes when they're on a ship?
Iron. You
Or
can't
iron, yes,
iron.
right. You can't take it iron.
You can't take an iron, really?
No, you can't
No.
take
It's a
it
fire
iron.
hazard.
Why not?
It's
Oh
a
my
fire
God.
hazard.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. That makes
We
sense.
learned that. That's pretty surprising.
They don't. It's not like getting on a plane where you can't have a knife or anything either, is it? Or is it?
You can't have that either.
Can you
So it's
take
like,
a fishing rod?
That's a
oh,
good.
that's a funny one. That's a good idea.
That's a good question.
That's a
My
really good
son
I
question.
loves
have
to
never
fish.
seen
Can you
anybody
imagine
fishing
that?
off of a ship.
Fishing off a ship? That'd be
I mean,
hilarious.
I'm sure that's an activity that some do. I mean, you are on
I've
shore.
never seen anybody fishing off a cruise ship. That'd
I
be
mean,
hilarious.
When
that
we
sounds
went,
fun.
I beg the pardon, but I did.
Oh, that's
Really?
I
good.
fished with the crew.
Really? You fish? You could actually fish?
Yep, the crew let me use their rod, and we were fishing right there.
Oh, that's interesting.
But the
that
boat is moving,
interesting.
right? You can't. It's a boat
Yeah,
goes like
it's
20
moving.
knots.
That's
It's
fine.
got to be a fast fish.
I
Well,
mean,
they fish with-
it's a fast line.
Well, where do you put your catch at? Where do you
They were
You
putting
have-
them in a
Release.
basket.
have a cooler or something you can put
No,
your
they. I didn't want to fish. I couldn't take them with me.
No.
They were putting them in the cooler, no basket.
Oh, you're right. What do you do with the fish?
Yeah.
They probably cook.
So
Yeah,
the
Put it on
passengers
ice.
They
Yeah,
probably
on
was
ice.
cooking them.
Mm-hmm.
probably were. So
Some
there's no stoves, of course, in the room. So you can't cook
No,
in
they
your
have
room.
a
Oh, I
dining
couldn't
hall.
Oh, no, I
keep
mean, the whole kitchen area. That was
They have
something
a
that some
kitchen area and
Yeah, I
everything.
just didn't want to keep.
What? They have a kitchen area?
They got several kitchens.
Luke,
Yeah.
like
And
some
listen, Lou, when
cruise
you
ships
go
have like 20 restaurants.
Mm-hmm.
when you go on those land excursions, you got to get back on time. That the ship will leave you.
They sure will.
So you have to get back on time.
yes.
They
Yep.
tell you what
Mhm.
time to come back.
Mm-hmm.
So what
And
is
they
that
give
like?
you
Is that
25 minutes to
stressful?
30 minutes.
Is it stressful, like trying to get back, or is it pretty?
Well, you know, you
Depends on how
want to do
far
it.
you go.
Not all cruises have the
mind
land
the time.
excursion.
Just mind the time. Keep looking at your watch, and
Okay.
just don't be late.
And they
Mhm.
usually do a toot to warn people,
Mhm,
like
mhm.
Oh, okay.
45, half an hour to 45 minutes.
One thing that I didn't like when I see it on TV is sometimes they go to these private islands and stuff like that. That looks like, oh man, that looks like a money pit.
Yeah, that's what I think too.
It is.
Yeah.
Well, we went to the PTA had a cruise to the Bahamas, and they had activities, all kinds of activities that you could participate in. You know, you could make your arrangements to go where you wanted to go or do what you wanted to do, like shopping or whatever. And the
Yeah.
tour guides were very nice. Now, of course, this has been a while ago, so I'm sure that they've changed a lot of that. But the amenities at the hotel were very nice.
But if you go into the Bahamas, mind your wallet.
Oh.
Yes, indeed.
They
Hold
will
on,
pickpocket.
mind that.
They
Surely,
pickpocket
really.
people
So
left and right.
one last question, the most important question really for me is what is the best cruise to go on? Like what islands should I go to, or like what do you guys like the best? Which
Well,
cruise?
don't think of the islands.
route?
You can, but think of the actual cruise line and
Oh,
what.
really?
Mhm.
Yeah.
So you don't
So
think
out of-
about where you're
Available on the
going
cruise
so much as
line.
the
So out of-
ship itself?
Yeah, out of Holland America, Princess, Celebrity, which one of those would you recommend? Or maybe another
Baltimore
one.
has a cruise line. I don't know what the name of that ship is. It might be Princess or Carnival.
And I saw in the paper where Hilton has a cruise now.
Oh wow.
There is no
Ah.
Yeah, you can drive up to Baltimore, park your car in the garage, and go to the get on the cruise line right there at the dock.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that sounds convenient.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't
very-
leave no valuables in your
You
car.
don't even know that they got that big old ship. It's inland. It's not at where the aquarium is. It's not near there. It's on the other side.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mhm. So
Oh, wow.
it's not even. It's like when you're driving on the highway going through Baltimore, they'll have the cruise ship, and you're like, "What is that?" It's huge.
Oh my gosh.
Mhm.
I never saw it. Sometimes I hear about these last minute deals and things like that. Has anybody ever taken advantage of that where it's really cheap?
Oh,
No, take advantage of it. Take advantage of that.
Like, how do you do that? Because that's what I was
travel
thinking of.
agents.
We are travel agents.
agents.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But we're such technology geniuses. We can always look up something on Google and see all the different, options that are available. So,
Yeah,
that's
they
And
have a
get a
lot of
reputable travel agent.
yeah, they have a lot of cruise clubs too. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Oh.
they do. So
Mhm.
there's so many options. So let's take a look at some of these activities as we chat more. But
All right.
I
Sounds
love all
good,
the
Alex.
experiences and the comments and all those tips. They're so great and they're so needed because some people, unfortunately, yeah, they may get left behind or they may bring the iron on board, little things that may make a huge difference.
And sometimes you gotta mind your shoes, the kind of shoes you're wearing.
Hmm.
Sometimes they won't let you wear heels, but if you're inside the boat, they have the carpet everywhere. So
Well, the
Oh.
best thing is to wear comfortable shoes because it's a lot
yeah.
of walking involved.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
A
Mhm.
lot of
Oh.
movements. I mean, you're on a cruise ship.
Yeah.
You gotta
And,
move.
and I see
walking for
I see
days.
pictures of the pool, and it looks like there's 100 people in like a little pool.
No,
Is
it's
that
a
what it's
big
like?
pool. It's a big pool.
No, they're
Dude,
big.
these
They're
cruise
pretty
ships are
big.
huge.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
they
huge. Lou,
I
they're
mean,
huge. It's like you're in a mall. It's so big. You're gonna be surprised when you get on there. When you first see it,
like,
it's so big.
Okay.
When you're
Okay.
looking at it, it'll look like it's 5 blocks long and 5 blocks
Okay.
high.
I'm,
Well,
yeah, there's
that's sort
there's
of neat. It looks like a mall. I can imagine it looking like a mall.
It's
I mean,
huge.
it's huge. It's like some 1,000 odd, more feet long, and some cruises have like 20 restaurants in the same cruise. I mean, that's what Symphony of the Seas. We're gonna take a look
Oh
at that.
yeah, that's the biggest
Taking a
in the
look at
world,
that.
I think, right?
So
I
it's
was
there's so many things showing. So first up, we have aerobics or aqua aerobics. So this was on a Fantastic Voyage cruise in 2019. So I mean, you could do this for some fitness.
Oh, look at that.
Hopefully they play some music, playing. And it's a lot of fun. Look at all those folks go in that water.
Oh,
See,
there's
they
another
got that-
pool there.
They got that pool. All cruises are gonna be different. The bigger it is, the more options you're gonna have.
Yeah, sometimes it has several pools.
Look how they have that ledge. Do they always have a ledge like that? I never saw that before. A ledge.
That's
Hey.
for people to sit on.
Oh, is that what I was wondering if it had to do with the boat rocking so that the waves, don't get on the rest of the boat.
No, that particular one is a bench back there. I don't know, and there's chairs over there.
That's a small pool right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a
It's
small
perfect
pool.
for their purpose.
That's all water aerobics. So I see.
Mm-hmm.
Look at them. It looks fun. You feel like floating in water.
Move your arms as you go. Move those arms. Nice. 3 times. One more time. Go back in.
You're having fun and getting some fitness in.
Yeah, you don't really feel the rocking of the boat.
Mm-mm.
You
No,
don't feel
we
it. But when you
learned
look
that
at
in
the
our first-
horizon, you can feel kind of
All the way
see.
out to the side. Good job. Good job. One more time.
And most of them have a nurse on board too.
Uh-huh.
Come to the center.
Yeah.
Well, that was interesting.
Yeah, that's an activity that you can do. You get an instructor, and it's lots of different. It's a full body based workout, so no swimming required. Have fun. Who would want to do aqua aerobics or try it out if you haven't done it before?
Yeah, I've done
Dr. Therapeutic Pool over at NIH.
I've done it on land.
Oh yeah, there's quite a few here in DC that
Mm-hmm.
take advantage of
Mm-hmm.
it. Anyone's
Yeah,
done it?
most pools have that nowadays. Actually,
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
seniors. Yeah.
Yeah, I
But,
used to teach water aerobics.
Yeah, the center in Maryland has it. I used to go there.
wow.
Yeah, Montgomery County pools. My wife,
Deanwood. They
Deanwood.
have
Oh, Deanwood Rec Center.
And over
Deanwood
there
have
on
water
W
aerobics.
Street, they've opened that back up too.
Anyone
Southeast Therapeutic Center
In Southeast, yeah.
anyone
and
done
Capital.
on the cruise ship before?
No.
Mm-hmm.
No, never on the cruise ship. Yeah.
I wonder how that would feel.
Just like you would at the pool. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Just knowing you're out on sea and you're like in a pool within a pool, like I bet that would be satisfying.
Sure, I do mine in my bathtub.
Oh, well, you gotta make do with what you got, right?
And you had water all over the floor too, huh?
It don't. It's okay.
Oh, now
I'm still getting it in.
Now we're talking here.
Welcome and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to being
Oh, look at that route. Oh my gosh, that's what I want to see. Oh, look at those spots. Look at those stops. Oh my gosh, Nassau, San Juan.
So this is an example of a quiet lounge. So during the day, you can have an area where it's very quiet.
It's a jazzy.
So are the drinks free though? That's all I want to know.
Depends on, you gotta look.
Depends on what bar you go to on the cruise.
That's why I need to sneak my fifth in that boat.
I don't know. You can buy a drink package on some cruises. I don't know about all of them, but you can buy when you first get on. You can buy a drink package for unlimited drinks. So
oh really? Oh my, that's probably really expensive though.
Yeah.
No, they're very reasonable. We took a look at some of the prices together. So you got to watch those videos when they're on our channel, okay, Lou?
I got some really skinny flasks. I'm gonna be filling them up, putting them in my pockets.
I don't know.
I wouldn't recommend that, Lou.
I wouldn't either.
Oh goodness, Lou! You know this will be up on YouTube.
We'll see you standing up there holding those flasks
after dinner or relax during the performance. Uptown Lounge.
Don't try. That might put you off the boat.
Near the
And
panoramic
handcuffs.
elevators.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that! Isn't that beautiful? I mean, just sitting down.
Yeah, that's nice.
This is at night. Well, even at nighttime, this is a nighttime party, but you see, it's pretty.
Yeah, it's pretty lively. It's not packed either. It's respectable.
Well, that's why it's a quiet lounge. I never heard of them before doing the research for it.
Well, look at all these things there to do there. That's amazing.
These are all, across all different cruise ships. Every cruise ship's going to have different things.
So does it all feel so luxury? I mean, that feels really luxury, like 5-star hotel stuff. Is it really luxury, the whole thing?
Mm-hmm.
If you go on one of Princess, I mean, all of them are gorgeous. I mean, it's just all about going. It's just all about going. Well, let's see how much of this you can watch.
On the ones I've been on.
Beautiful.
Yeah, that's just the ship itself is worth the whole thing.
You just have to pick one and go.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Take advantage of the deal, though. The last minute deal. I would take advantage of that if I could.
Right.
Last minute deals. I would take advantage of it.
I mean, that's a good thing about being a senior, because a lot of seniors can just leave on a moment's notice.
Yeah.
This is it. There's cooking demonstration. So take a look at this. It's on Norwegian. This one was on Norwegian. A teppanyaki cooking demonstration.
That's a huge boat.
Look at him go. Again, people, there's an audience. You'll see it. There's the video. It's like you're at a concert or you're watching the filming of a TV show. Look at him go.
Oh, drop him. Oh,
See,
got to do blindfolded.
They have a show. Oh wow, look at him go. Oh.
Did he drop it? It hit him in the eye?
No, he caught it with his other hand. Try to take a look at the top. I mean, you have to be really good with those to be able to do this.
And don't sit too close to her.
Yeah.
No, there are people at the front row. Look at him. Oh, wow.
Oh,
Oh, he
dropped it.
oh, he caught that one.
Dropped it again.
Let that thing off.
Look at him go with the egg.
Yeah, right, Ron.
There you go. Look at him go with the egg.
Spinning that egg.
Whoa, get out of here.
Oh,
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
that takes a
Well,
lot
you
of
wasted that food.
that one egg. Some eggs got to be, you know. Oh, look. There's some more that are more formal than this. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that crew. Or look at that audience.
And that's see the handicapped lady? That some of them are
In the
handicapped
wheelchair.
accessibility.
Yeah, they're very wheelchair accessible. A lot of them. Let's just looking through the video. Oh, look at him trying to try.
Ah, he's pretty good.
Hey, that's fun. They have an audience member do it. Look at that. Hey,
Whoa.
oh, look, now they have the kid doing it. You think he gonna do it, y'all?
Nope.
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
No, I believe. Let's
It's
see.
gonna splash in his face.
I think he's gonna drop it right away.
He said, "Don't worry." See how he got to spin the egg first?
Why? I wonder why.
He dropped it.
That way when it falls down back on the spatula, the weight is more distributed, so it doesn't crack. If it was still, if he just did it still, then it would be more likely to crack. The rotational energy kind of does it to that. But that's fun. That's fun. They have people joining. They have people joining in. Isn't that pretty?
Wasting them eggs.
I wonder how they recruit this talent, like
The website, the online, they're always looking for various forms of entertainment. People get paid to speak, like they have speakers at cruises. Just like you get paid to be a musician on cruise. Sometimes they have speakers or different courses on the cruise.
Interesting.
We'll take a look at we can chat more as this goes, but let's take a look at this kitchen tour of Royal Caribbean. Again, we looked at how they make so many meals in just 7 days in a session before, but this is just another viewpoint of that.
Well, you've asked for what's going on behind the scenes on the World
kitchen tour we're going to show you.
Yeah, so the crew here on Serenade the Seas was really gracious enough to invite us to go see the kitchens. And for us, this really was quite fascinating because as you maybe have heard, we own a catering business. That's what we do back in Michigan. And so to get to see this massive kitchen and compare it to our little operation, for me was lovely.
It was really
look at these pictures, y'all.
How massive kitchen that feeds so many people so many meals really operates.
Yeah, it does. So they started off, they invited us to one of the dining rooms before it opened. We had a little bit of
look at this beautiful dining room.
Yeah, the whole thing looks so ritzy.
Champagne and
really
mimosas,
nice.
and the head of the dining room came out and talked to us, and then introduced us to the sous chefs who came out, and so they have a few sous chefs that run all the different
ultimate world cruise
kitchens for the head chef on board, and sous chef Shetty, who runs the main dining room kitchen, he came out and he's giving us the tour.
How is the food doing so far this cruise?
Really amazing.
Yeah. So we went in and they walked us back. We had to walk through the crew areas, down the stairs, down to the 4th floor kitchen, which is where the main the primary main dining room kitchen
Mhm.
is
Seas
on Serenade of the Seas. And the first thing we saw,
The first thing he showed us was really how they dispose of all the leftover food, all the food scrapings that are left on the plates, that are sent back to the kitchen when you're finished eating and you don't clean your plate. How they sort everything out so that really nothing goes to waste.
yes, and I was quite fascinated. They actually only have one person, and it's his job to do all of that sorting, because they can have nothing that's non-organic slip through to the organic waste, because the organic waste is then sent through a maceration process, completely and finely ground up, and then when they're in certain areas of the ocean, they can release it out to feed fish, but they can have nothing in there that's not just biomaterial. And so there's one person that's his job, and he's an expert at it and doesn't ever let anything slip
It
through.
was
Did you all know that? That's how
Wow, that is really cool.
Yeah.
Wow,
they have
that's
to
amazing.
they have to think about how they remove the waste, because if there is any like plastics in the food and that when macerated and put in the ocean, that's not good for the ocean. So wow.
Yeah,
I never
well, that is such a neat thing. I was afraid that they're going to say, and then we fry it up for the next group of passengers. That's what
No.
that's what I was afraid he was going to say that. I said, whoa.
impressive. It
Yeah.
really was.
Yeah, it really was. So after that, they took us back and they showed us some of the sanitation procedures. Of course, they talked about hand washing and what they have to do, where it's only 8 steps. Anywhere in their kitchen, it takes 8 steps to get to a sink to wash their hands. I thought that was really interesting. And they showed us the soup area.
Right. And there's one person who handles all of the soups, the cold soups, the hot soups. That is what they are in
And they make them
charge
all
of.
from scratch.
They do.
Yep. So then after the soup area, we went to the
Pastries and desserts area, and it's all made from scratch, friends. They have their recipes, their operations manuals up on the walls where they are
They do taste testings every day, or every shift when they have a new menu. They really have to be on point when they do these when they make them.
But imagine the repercussions if they get it wrong, guys. Imagine people getting E. coli or something like that, like having an outbreak on the ship. Can you imagine what that would cost the cruise line? Having to fly people off. Yeah.
They're so strict that you gotta.
Yeah.
So you look. Oh, here, look right here. They have the
peanut butter chocolate tart.
Oh my God!
Blueberry cheesecake.
Oh, look at that! Oh my God!
Look, so they have the menu, the garnish,
Wow.
and the allergens too. They have all the allergens for each recipe as well.
So do they serve it to you at the table, or is it cafeteria style? Like, how do you actually get the food?
You pay like $600, $700, $800 for a ticket. You are sitting in that dining
You're
room.
gonna be served.
So you sit in a chair and they bring it to you?
Again, it depends on what cruise line you're on. If you're on a more expensive cruise, yes. I mean, if you're on a city cruises down the wharf, I mean, sometimes it'd be like buffet style, but it all depends on what you pay for, or
Now, since everything is all included except special things, you walk by, you can get a free, you can eat the ice cream, get dessert, get hot dogs, you can get all that free. All that's already paid for.
So
You
what they'll
just
do
walk
is
and
they
go
put
pick it
together
up.
And you can get seconds. You can go back and get seconds if you want.
You can eat as much as you want. Just keep walking around the ship, and you'll get full. What's walking around eating ice cream, and eating desserts, or eating a hot dog.
Yeah, now we're talking.
And that's free. It's already paid for.
I gotta lose weight before I go.
Yeah, because you're gonna gain weight when you
go. Yeah, for
made from
sure.
scratch. There's a few things like
another
some of
thing,
their
each
cookies, as an
level
example.
there's some kind of food placed on each level of the ship. You can get pizza on one level, or a hot dog, or popcorn. They make sure you eat. They feed you. You can eat all day if you want.
They have
service. All included. Everything, all the food's included.
They will get a pre-made cookie dough in, something, but
every cruise line's gonna be different. You got to know what you're paying for. You got to read the documents and read everything.
That's why I say
are made from scratch.
when you go on a cruise, everything is included except special
So the next
things.
thing we got to is
Then
now
you
one of the
know
most
how much
important
your
areas, which is called the
vacation is
hotline.
going to cost.
Right, that was fascinating to see here.
Yeah. So what they'll do is they put together a hot plate, and as everyone knows, when you're doing a large cafeteria style, I mean, I kind of almost hate to use that word, but a large amount of serving, they line up a hotline, and so all that comes out. It's sitting up there ready for the waiters to take. Now, that said, if they have a special order like things like steaks, right? The waiter will come in and he'll say, well, I need a steak that's rare. They cook it right then, and the waiter takes it. They don't let that sit on the hotline.
Take a look at that steak.
Yeah. Oh my
It looks so
gosh.
good. Delicious. I
because that can change the temperature of the steak.
Right, right.
Yeah, but yeah, quite an operation when you look at how large that hotline is. Yeah.
And while we're
I
talking
mean,
about
look all that. There could be food all over this thing.
preparing all of that,
And a busy store.
dietary restrictions are a very important thing. I mean, that we think about in our business, and they especially think about it with the number of people. I think they've got, what do you say, about 160 different dietary restrictions, either allergies or intolerances to different foods. And so all that they have to do to accommodate each and every person for
and they have certain special kitchens and certain areas of the kitchen where they have to work on those. So example, when you have gluten-free, they have a whole separate area to just work to make sure that anybody that had celiac, as an example, didn't get infected.
You heard that, right? They have special areas. They probably have maybe a pork-free station. You know, what did you all ever think of how they separate the foods in the kitchen on a cruise?
Well, to be honest with you, that's actually a smaller operation than I thought, because these cruises could have upwards of 1,000 people on them, right?
Well, 1,000 workers. The Royal Caribbean Symphony of the Seas, they have 1,000 chefs under working for their 20-odd.
What? 1,000 crew? So how many passengers do they have?
5,000, 7,000
What?
people.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, it's huge. I'm telling you, the ship is big. It's like a mall.
Yeah, Lou, I wish you were with us these past few weeks. You would have seen how huge and how how cruise ships came to be in their history. Everything from the first small cruise ship with like 500 to 1,000 people to now the ones with 7,000, 8,000 people
That
on
is
one.
unbelievable. That's incredible. By the way, when was the first cruise ship? Like, when did this all start? Just if anybody remembers.
Like 100 years or so. It's been like around 100 years.
100 years? Okay.
Before the Titanic.
Before the Titanic?
Yeah. Well, no, the Titanic wasn't a cruise ship. It was a liner. But it was sometime around that
1900.
Yeah, 1900. Oh, I love that, Brenda. Thank you. So it's been about 100 years. So it's kind of recent, but there's been so many advancements since in that time.
Amazing.
all the goodness.
And in fact, it's interesting. There are some things your waiter actually does prepare. So as an example, the soups, they have those in a hot well, and your waiter scoops the soup up. And then if there's any garnishments, things like that, the waiter puts those together. And then, like Nancy said, there's some of those salads the waiter will prepare. Others are pre-made, and they're all.
So the waiters, they're not just serving people. They might be making a few sides or appetizers. So I mean, those waiters are very specialized.
And we actually ate the main dining room food in our room, which you'll see that in that video. So watch for the video on Antarctica, and you'll see that we actually took advantage of that. And then after we finished with the bakery, they walked us out and had a nice Q&A. We got to ask them any other questions. They were just wonderful. I mean, that really.
Wouldn't it be so fun to take a kitchen tour of a cruise ship?
I don't want to take a cruise. I don't want to.
Yeah, I don't want. I'd rather sit in that luxurious lounge.
You can sit in the lounge. You know, Lou, some people retire on a cruise ship. We learned that.
Yeah, maybe I'm being really foolish. Maybe I'm going to discover that I absolutely love it, and I wasted the last 20 years never doing it.
Well, you're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. Just don't get seasick. Brenda gave you the antidote.
Yeah.
I'm surprised, Liv.
Get that patch and put it behind your ear.
Put it behind your ear. I took a pill. I think I took a pill. I think I did.
They have pills too.
I think I did.
Oh yeah, Lou. There's quite a few. I'm surprised you've never been on. I've never been on one, but I'm surprised you've never been on one. So
Yeah.
Neither one of y'all been on a cruise?
No. That's why I've been saying I'm learning as much as
I've been on a cruise.
You gotta go. You got to go.
Yes, you do. It's fun. It's fun.
Let's take a look at this video right here. So just
now we're talking. All right, step aside.
Entertainment.
So grab your homemade drink of the day as we present the best of memorable cruise ship performances coming up on Talking Cruise.
They have acts, they have singing,
Oh,
dancing.
this is the one I want to see.
I mean, not a whole, carnival in the cruise, but I mean, they have shows, they have
Broadway shows.
Let's cue it up, Alice. Cue it up. Let's see this.
Some of the best entertainment at sea.
Oh, wow.
Princess. This is this cruise ship we just looked at, Symphony of the Seas.
Look at that.
I mean, this is on a cruise ship. I mean, isn't that amazing? It looks like a big old venue. It looks like Madison Square Garden up in here. But this is on a cruise ship at sea. Oh, everybody knows. Oh my goodness, look at that. And you all see how diverse it is. There's so many different kinds of shows.
Yeah, it's amazing.
They have to. It's an internet. Some of these are international cruises, so that just like with the food, they have to have different options for all the different kinds of people that are on the cruise, right?
Can you go whenever you want, or do you have to have tickets? Can you go to these shows whenever you want?
Again, it depends on the cruise line and what you get.
So, like some of the folks who've been on cruises, are you issued tickets on your cruises, or did you just walk in?
You just walk in.
Just walk in. Some of it may be included. So there probably is some specialty ones, but I'm sure these ones you could just walk in. Just like look at it, the audience members all on the left-hand side.
But it must fill up, right? You can't put the whole ship in a show.
Well, everybody's not going to be there. I mean,
Yeah.
they have enough space for folks.
Yeah, this isn't the only thing going on, right? This isn't the only thing going on. There's other shows, there's other shopping, there's food going on, there's people sleeping, there's people moving, there's people on the deck, there's people in the pool. I mean, there's a lot to do. Look, this one says Cirque du Soleil.
Oh.
I've wanted to see Hairspray. Have any of you seen Hairspray before?
Mm-hmm.
No.
I wanted to see this.
You would enjoy it.
Oh yeah, no, I've heard so much about it.
Round two, I'll print, but won't be late.
If I can keep up this pace, like girls, I'll be right at your side if I can. All the lights shifting on a Saturday night, so I'm gonna shake and shimmy with all of my mind today. You can't stop me.
I mean, these are people singing live and on a ship. I mean, what do you think? I mean, what do you think of all this different entertainment?
Well, I'd be curious. Those who've been on a cruise, like, what was your favorite show that you saw? Any like really good
I forgot
shows?
what I saw. I don't remember.
Oh, really?
I forgot.
I like
But
that.
it's just like seeing a show outside of a cruise. It's the same thing. It's the same show.
Okay.
I remember one cruise we went on, we saw Hello Dolly.
Oh, really?
You know, that was a long time ago.
I like the musician ones, the Michael Jackson one, that kind
Oh
of.
yeah, yeah.
He was cool. He did that thing.
The comedy show.
Oh, the
Oh,
comedy would be good. Yeah.
They have two separate ones. Some can be a bit risque, so
Right.
they save that for later. The family shows are a little bit earlier, where it's not as much cussing.
Those comedy shows. You ever sit in the front row in a risque comedy show?
I
Oh, my
don't want to
God.
sit on the front row.
Oh, me and my buddies used to do that. We
Oh,
go to the show
goodness
armed.
gracious.
We go armed to take the comedian on. We were all armed with jokes.
That's funny.
I know T.D. Jakes. I know T.D. Jakes and his wife. They gave a gospel cruise for
Oh,
7
yeah?
days. That was a
Oh,
couple of years
This
back
is
ago.
here's Disney Cruise Line.
Yeah, it was a couple of years back ago.
Oh, that looks
Oh
so
yeah.
fun. That looks so fun. I would love to go once in my life. Oh, look.
Yeah, go once. Go
You
one
go
time.
walk.
I'm talking about the Disney. I'm talking about Disney Cruise Line. I'll go there once.
Oh, Disney.
You might get hooked on the Disney cruise.
That one looks. That one looks so.
Let me show the group.
That was so fun.
I know one year them cruises, all of them, people was getting sick.
And
They was getting, what was it? What was they getting sick on?
COVID.
Huh?
COVID.
No, not COVID.
Hey guys,
COVID
here's
wasn't
Emmeline.
happening.
Here's
Huh?
Emmeline.
That one that got sick on COVID, they had to sit out in the water
Yes,
for a
Emmeline.
minute.
This was quite a
Hey.
few of the cruise ships. They had to stop the.
Okay.
Y'all
okay,
know
sorry,
COVID is
Emmeline.
coming back. Don't go right now.
I forgot what it was that everybody was getting, and they had to stop it for them cruises for a while.
Let's take a look at some other videos. Some of the best things to eat on the world's largest cruise ship. So this is again Royal Caribbean Symphony of the Seas.
Is
So
that the
They
largest
have
one?
a,
Is
no,
that the
they
largest
have
one?
a new one. That's the
Yes.
largest one now. It's called Icon of the Sea. That's the
Oh.
newest and the largest cruise ship. It came out in January of 2024.
Oh,
That's
really?
the newest and the largest.
Oh, okay. I want to.
Icon of the Sea.
yeah, there's just a new Princess one too. It's probably not as big, but that one just came out. And we learned about that I think last week, a new one.
I'm gonna Google it. I'm gonna Google it.
Hey guys, I'm Abby. And I'm Sophie. And we're aboard the world's largest cruise ship. Her name is the Symphony of the Seas, and she's a Royal Caribbean ship. So there are 23 dining options aboard the ship, some that are included and some that aren't.
23 restaurants on one cruise ship. I mean, that's amazing.
Just
I
that
mean,
big.
there's never something for everyone.
But that can be pretty overwhelming if you only have 7 days to eat. We're gonna do our best though, and we're gonna try as many different dishes as we possibly.
First up, we've got El Loco Fresh, located on the 15th deck. The casual Mexican spot is included in the price of your ticket and serves up nachos, burritos, and quesadillas buffet style. But we went to try the tacos.
That guac was good.
Honestly, I like the beef.
You like the beef? I think I like the pork. Honestly, I didn't think like guac sitting out on a cruise outside would be good, but it's really good guac.
I'm concerned about that.
There's a nice kick to all of it.
The tortillas were nothing special, but the meats were surprisingly juicy and had a nice punch and flavor. The fresh topping bar was packed with add-ons.
Oh yeah, show the world how greedy I am. Over on the 12th deck,
And that's just one restaurant. I mean, that looked delicious.
is the ship's Alice in Wonderland themed restaurant. A meal at Wonderland costs about $50 a person on top of your ticket. The food is presented in super creative and fun ways.
I found these adorable magic mushrooms on Instagram and knew we had to try them.
This is what I'm waiting for.
Almond cake and a pistachio white chocolate mousse makes
That's a piece of art.
mushroom top. The red is a peach glaze, and it's served over a dirt of pistachios and red velvet and chocolate cake crumbs, and comes with a mango sherbet.
Yeah, this is very nutty.
And look at the seating and the plates and I mean everything.
Yeah, it's amazing. Amazing.
Gorgeous. She had the white plate, she had the gold plate. It looks like a cake pan, but it's gorgeous.
Like, also spongy. I like the combination of the like hard macaron and then the spongy top. And this is super crispy, sugary, and delicious too.
They've done a good job with the brain. And then you can't go wrong with sherbet.
Located on the 8th deck inside the park is the ship's ritziest
There's like so many decks. Like this is a huge ship.
restaurant.
The
150 Central
ceilings aren't
Park.
very tall.
Be warned
Look,
though, this place is
look how short
fancy.
the ceilings
It's
are.
$50 a plate and nice dress is required.
I obviously did not get the memo.
The ship's head chef told us we had to try the short rib. Braised Harris beef with charred leeks and a butternut squash puree.
So when I was doing my research, this came up as one of the best dishes on board this whole ship.
And I get it?
And you get it. I'm gonna let you have it. I'm gonna steal a couple bites.
It's super tender. You barely touch it and it falls apart. This is really, really good. Just so soft and delicate and melts in your mouth. Yeah, would definitely get that again.
Next up, celebrity chef Jamie Oliver's namesake restaurant.
Jamie Oliver.
Jamie's Italian.
I love Jamie Oliver. I have all of his cookbooks, so I was totally fangirling when we went.
Jamie's is a lot more casual than 150 Central Park, and a little
good. Yeah.
I mean that pasta. I mean, look at it. There's the hot dog.
Chicken and apples in it, and it's really good. I actually don't love hot dogs, so this is kind of a nice alternative.
But the bread to sausage ratio is a little off for me. It's like a lot of bread. Sausage is good. Just across the promenade from Doghouse is Playmakers, the ship's sports bar.
Not a lot.
The menu is stacked with roll and
Oh, I love sushi. Oh my gosh, I would.
So you just go into these places and eat whatever you want?
Well, some of them are
That's
free.
a
Like she said,
specialty.
the Mexican restaurant was free. It was included in the price of your ticket. But the next
Okay.
restaurant she showed, it was
Okay.
$50.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So
okay.
you have to know you don't have to go to the premier restaurants. Just go to the free ones so you don't have to pay.
Got it.
No,
Okay.
this was
Don't eat too
insider.
much 'cause you gain 50 pounds.
Yeah, I know. Right.
They got a special tour from this is Insider Food. So they got a special tour and they were able to their job was to try out every food from the restaurant. So that sounds like a pretty fun job.
Now
Wow.
this is where I would not want to go. One of these like captive islands like that. That is not interesting to me. I don't know.
They're all different options. Last but not least, well, before we take a look at this website here, shuffleboard. Been in the shuffleboard before?
Sorry.
I would love to do this on a cruise ship. Look at that.
Like one of the classic games on this cruise ship.
Uh-huh. I've never played. I would love to play.
Oh Lord. It's not Halloween. You got the witch cackling. She psyched you out. Did you see that?
I mean, look at the board. I mean, can you imagine just being right here and either watching or playing, and you see the beautiful sky and the water is so blue? Who would want to play shuffleboard or another activity on deck? All right. So, I mean, this was our last link here is from Princess, one of the cruises we talked about, but they have so many different things that you can do on a cruise ship, and these are very similar to other ones. So, activities, entertainment, wellness, families. I mean, there's everything, destination theme activities. You can, on Princess, meet Alaskan lumberjacks, mariachis on deck in Mexico.
We've got
There's
to get our government open.
color,
Democrat.
dishes served in our main dining room. There's demonstrations, art gallery. I mean, art. You can have an art history lecture on a cruise ship. Have you all done that before on a cruise?
I haven't. No.
Look, I mean, there's auctions too, live auctions, if you were so inclined. Wow. Lots of
But
different.
Lou, I think you should go to all the free things on the cruise ship so you don't have to spend that extra money, except you have to see a Broadway show. Just go to everything that's free.
Yeah, I got to do this soon.
Yeah, yeah.
I got a sense I'm missing out.
Yeah, you're missing out. You're missing out.
Prince, a lot of these ships, I mean, they have, I mean, luxury. I mean, like Swarovski, Chanel, Clinique, Lancome, Calvin Klein, like different shop. Like how that's amazing. They have all this on one cruise ship. I mean, all the shops there's pools, there's hot tubs, there's some of them basketball courts, ping pong, mini golf. If you like regular golf, shuffleboard. I mean, dancing classes. For wellness, they have or entertainment, they have so many different things you can do on so many cruise ships. Oh, look at this picture right here. That I would love to attend at this one. Look at all the lights. Back to the 80s. Broadway, there you go. Broadway caliber production shows. Rock opera, Fiera, Five Skies. Technologically advanced shows, The Secret Silk. Wicked composer brings his magic on board. Wow. I mean, look at that. Deal or no deal? Okay, let's take a look.
Hello, Princess Cruisers. It's Howie Mandel, and I'm excited to announce that we have the game show Deal or No Deal right here on board. The stage is set, a lot of dollars are at stake, and the banker is here. So get ready for the most heart-pounding, pulse-racing, edge-of-your-seat show on the high seas. Check Journey View in the Medallion Class app.
I mean, wouldn't you? I would want to do that. That would be one of the first things I do. The Voice, movies with the star.
Casinos on there.
Yeah.
Anything
Sure.
you ever want.
Yeah, I mean, everything. There's something for everyone. So, I really appreciate y'all coming on. I hope I found some great videos and
You did. Those were great videos.
I'm reading that Holland America and Princess are good for seniors, and they also have big ships.
I don't know about Princess I don't know about that, but I don't know. You look into it more.
Yeah, we watch again when they're uploaded, Lou. I'm gonna send those to you and make sure you all rewatch those if you're interested on a cruise. So Princess, Celebrity, Holland America are some good options. But yeah, I just thought it would be nice to look at some activities because we can learn about the history and we can take the tour, but what can you actually do on a cruise? So Lou, what was your favorite for today? And I hope you learned a lot.
I like the Michael Jackson show.
Yeah.
So Broadway level. I mean, that's amazing that they have all this kind of entertainment on one ship. What was seniors? What was your favorite activity that you saw today?
Going into the galley.
Yep, the galley.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that was amazing, right?
And then where they were cooking their food and how they got the sterilization, and you feel better knowing that they're real clean.
Oh, I love that too. And Lou, I'm surprised. I'd want to see where my food comes from, so when I eat it, I can appreciate it more because there's a lot of art that goes into, and there's a lot there. They spend around $1 million a week on food. because they have to serve some 20, 30,000 odd meals, you know. It's a lot. So I would want to see that just so I know what's going into the meal.
And also, when you're going on cruises, you need to prepare yourself. You need to know what different things can happen, or how can you protect yourself, or what you need to do.
Of course.
Because you're going to be around a lot of people, and things can happen, viruses, all kind of stuff can go down. And
There's
you need
a few
to,
tips.
yeah,
There's
you
a
need
few
to
tips.
know.
There's a few tips that you need to know
Right, yeah.
prior to going
Also,
on a cruise. Number
yeah,
one,
just for fun, but think about
prepare to be lost on that big ship.
right,
When you get
yeah.
on that elevator and that elevator door opens, you don't know which way to go. But also, the thing I found most important was you have to know some nautical terms. Fore, aft, starboard, and what's the other one? Starport.
Yes.
Yeah.
They tell you where everything is according to that. The second floor, aft. The fourth floor, starboard side. But all of the ships have a certain time for you to have dinner. You can go to the main dining room. You might want the 5:30 to 6:30 to 7:30 sitting. It doesn't matter. But you don't pay for that. But a lot of those specialty restaurants, you'll have to pay for those. All of the shows mostly are free.
Okay.
But my thing was, I'm a nocturnal creature, so I'm up late at night, 2, 3, 4 in the morning. You can still go to what they call Lido deck, where the main not the main dining room, but the main buffet is. It goes around in a circle. You have different things at different spots in that circle. But 3, 4 in the morning, you can still go up.
That's
and get yourself
amazing.
to eat. That was my time of day because I didn't want to be around a whole lot of people all the time. So 3, 4 in the morning that was prime time for me. But know those nautical terms.
I love that. I love that, Ronald. Thank you so much for sharing. I'm looking to do something similar for next week, which is our last cruise ship session. So I appreciate the tips. I hope to incorporate them. Okay.
And be prepared for some breathtaking sunrises and sunsets out at sea.
Oh yeah.
That sky, that water just looks so beautiful.
Oh, and also be ready. Once you're half hour out of the port, I don't care if it's Baltimore, Miami, Fort Lauderdale, half hour out. Once you leave the port, you can see that water change colors right in front of your eyes.
Really?
Right in front of your eyes, you'll see that.
What color? What color does it become?
You'll see that beautiful blue water.
Really? Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, thank you so much, Lou, and for everyone for joining us today. I can't wait to conclude our cruises month session next week. And then I received a suggestion from one of you all for November. So I can't wait to showcase that. But yes, next week is the last full week of October already. The month is going by. And we appreciate you all coming on. Lou, any final thoughts for today's session?
No, I'm excited about this. I think I'm missing out. I gotta get
you are.
Yeah.
You gotta go on a cruise, Lou. You all enjoy it.
I think we all should go at least one.
Yeah.
We all should go at least one. So I'm more inclined now.
You know, Ronald, I really was thinking about this, that of taking you to a football game when the Lions play the Commanders on the 10th.
Oh, how wonderful.
But it turns out I'm not going to be around.
I'll still use the ticket.
I shouldn't have said anything.
I'll still use the ticket.
But now that we're talking cruises, maybe we can include in the budget with DACL to take all of us on a cruise sometime.
Yes, that'll be great.
Well, Lou, I'm really
thank you so much, Lou, for hosting our session today. We really appreciate it so much.
Lou, I'm really surprised as international as you are. You've never been on
never.
You would love it.
I'm
surprised.
You
would love it, and your wife would love it too.
Yeah, she's bugging me about it too.
Ooh.
Make sure you come on. Of course, we'll see you next week, Lou, for our travel show. And at 1:30, I'll be doing this module. But besides that, I really enjoyed speaking with you all and enjoying this and learning all these tips. I know it's going to save somebody when one of us goes on a cruise.
Yep.
All right. Well, thanks everybody. Have
Have
a
a
good week.
great day, y'all.
See
Have
you
a
next
great
Yeah,
day.
yeah,
Thank you.
the last one.
See you
Thanks,
soon.
everybody.
Yes.
This
See you
was
for-
fun.
I appreciate it, y'all. Thank you so much.
Thanks, everyone. Had a blast. Thanks.